ever seen those special TV shows or movies? You know the ones that are so wonderfully unintentionally bad and bring you so much joy and captivate you, but for all the wrong reasons.
Well, buckle up, Busters, because we here at B-Watch Rewatch absolutely live for these underdog gems. And now more than ever, it's important to take a break from the hard stuff. Come join your fellow B-Watchers as we escape from the chaos of life in our hilariously unhinged community.
So please, allow us,
Colin
and Cadence, a sibling duo that shares a passion for such cinematic excellence, to take you on a wild ride through all the TV shows and movie plots you never knew you needed to hear.
Hello, everybody. It's Colin.
Hi, it's Cadence.
And,
how are you? How was your spooky season?
You never ask how anybody is. Why'd you throw that one in there? Talk over me.
You know what? Today, I'm feeling unpredictable today. I want to know how you are. I want to know how you're feeling. I want to know how you're doing.
You're feeling this house is clean energy right now, which we will get to later.
I've been infected with the chaos demon that is Miss Serena in this movie.
Oh, Miss Serena is chaotic. I personally had never heard of this movie in my life. Had you?
No. I mean, I take that back. I heard about one scene. So there's an epic rap battle.
Oh, I know exactly. BFF rap battle?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Yes, sirree.
And totally out of context. Like, I didn't realize this till I watched it. There's an actress, Aaliyah Shawkat, who was on Arrested Development, who on the internet, like years ago, maybe it was for Funny or Die or something, she made a recreation of like beat for beat of that exact scene of the rap battle. And it was so funny back when she did it. And I knew it was referencing a 80s movie. I did not know which 80s movie. And so when I saw this all play out, I was like, okay.
It makes
the
sense.
rap battle
I
from
feel
Teen
like
Witch.
somewhere in my brain, I've seen that rap battle too. I know I've seen a short or an Instagram post or something, because that rap battle
it has definitely
is
popped up.
good as fuck. It's so good.
So good.
I don't know exactly when it came out, but it's called Teen Witch.
I believe it was 1989.
So yeah, because it was like late, because we're doing the rap battle, and that was like more like late 80s, early 90s. That's when we really started seeing a huge increase. And this movie hopped on that rap hip hop scene quicker than real quick. Real quick.
I think that they even stuck it in there as like a post filming, like they had finished completing the whole movie, and then they're like, you know what we're missing? A rap battle.
Some white people rapping. Some white high school kids rapping.
Let's just write a real quick rap, stick some kids in there, and then we'll just like squeeze it in the middle of the movie. It'll make total sense when it all plays together.
It does. It does.
And it worked. They were right.
Well, actually, they sprinkled it in there because we have a scene at the very beginning where they set the stage real quick, because you have three totally white bros in the hall at her high school just rapping away, just kind of let you know.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
because Rhett, he is the king of the rap group. There's a rap friend group, and Rhett is ruling over them like the regal person that he is, roaming the halls, rapping and coming up with rhymes.
Rhett the Rappa.
Oh, yes.
So
Rhett
good. Rhett the Rappa. So without getting, well, how was your Halloween? Let's do a little chit chat first. Oh, wait, Halloween hasn't happened yet. So I can't technically. After this, it'll be Halloween. So how do you think your Halloween will be? I think my Halloween will be pretty good.
Think I'll eat some candy. Think I'll give away a little candy.
Think I might trick or treat. Might carve a pumpkin. I think it's gonna be a really good Halloween.
It's gonna be good. I feel optimistic about my Halloween.
I don't know, you guys. This is all behind the scenes magic, because you never know when we're recording and what week it is. We have total control over space and time.
We created a time anomaly. We've been messing with the particle accelerator.
Oh, we got some Baywatch nights. Our night watch, when we were on night watch, we figured out how to make a particle accelerator, go into different time zones, and throw little plastic mugs through the other time zone. So
you might be asking yourself, is it worth my $5 a month to invest in the Patreon to get a new episode of Baywatch Nights every single week? And I would argue yes.
Absolutely.
Not only for the giggles, but also because you learn very handy things like how to create a particle accelerator and a time anomaly and travel through time portals. And who doesn't need that?
And even if you hate listening to our voices, you will love the stories that the Night Watch has for you because they just entangle you in mysticism and magic and sci-fi and
paranormal,
voodoo
supernatural,
and caves and and we have a little bit of like Silence of the Lambs elements. We've got some real world serial killer elements. It's just
lots of nets. Lots of nets and ropes.
So many nets.
So
large nets.
You love nets and you love ropes.
Small nets. Smaller nets for smaller things, larger nets for larger people, post-apocalyptic nets. We've got labs that are actually kitchens.
Yeah, we got lots of stock footage. There's so many gems to be had in that. So just, hop on over, give it a try. So far, we have 11 whole episodes. So if you started Patreon now, you'd have 11 whole hours worth of content.
Well, they're a little bit less than an hour. They're little mini-sodes. Well, we call them mini-sodes, but they're still full 45 minutes long.
Yeah, sometimes we get carried away, and we've had a couple go like around an hour, just over an hour, but that's when we get sucked in real deep. And we're just like, man, this is blowing our little minds.
Because we're like... We do. We get real into the lore because Cadence and I love lore. But we also realize that like sometimes you don't have time to commit to like an hour and sometimes an hour and a half. If you really want something short, fun, and sweet, just hear our voices. We did start our Rewatch Does Reality and we're doing Laguna Beach this season.
Yes.
And those kids don't have a lot going on. So those episodes, they're fun.
They're really stretching those things out. But for us, it's like quick half an hour, maybe 40 minutes of something crazy is going on. And it's in the other feed that we started, which is the Rewatch Does Reality. So you can go find that feed separately. And that TikTok is separate and everything. But we're having a blast because we've never seen those shows before. We're watching them specifically because we've never seen them before. And we want to experience them for the first time. And so come on that journey with us because it is... We're enjoying that very much.
Live action watching it with you. We do not watch ahead, so it's every week's a new surprise. And let me tell you, there have been some gems of moments. And I think this next episode, from what I've heard from the grapevine, from what Cadence has told me, there's some good shenanigans happening.
Yeah, so come enjoy us. Come join us and enjoy our going through those episodes for the first time because it's a treasure trove of early 2000s wonders. Lots of torn jean skirts, lots of platform flip-flops, lots of hair straighteners.
Oh, reliving. If you want nostalgia, come on that ride. Straight bangs and chunky highlights and the glittery white lip.
Always a shimmer lip. Always a shimmer lip.
Shimmer white lip.
Love it.
All right, well, without further ado, let's get into Teen Weird. So basically, just real quick, I'm just going to give you a little brief summary, and then Cadence will kind of introduce you to our main players, which are only like 3. It's about a girl in high school who's going through high school things. She's horned up as horned can be to an obsessive degree.
If there's ever been
a horned girl.
School,
she literally pervs around the corner watching men undress. It's just real. She's horned. She's very horned. And turns out she finds out from a very respectable, noble, kind woman that she is a witch. And let me tell you, she gets into a lot of shenanigans.
A woman with only good intentions.
A woman with very, very good intentions.
So we have Louise, who's our main character, who's our horned as hell teenage girl. We also have, as Colin mentioned, the mentor with only the best of intentions, Miss Serena. Louise has a best friend whose name is Polly. And then she's in love with the school hunk, who is Brad.
Of course, his name is Brad.
As a sort of like little side note that is important just because of the essence of this character, Louise does have a little brother. Her little brother's name is Richie. And
Richie,
I just need to bring him up because he delivers his lines like a New York mobster.
Yeah. Someone said turn it up to a 10. Someone said turn up Sopranos up to a 10. And he's like 10.
Yes, he's very young. He always wears a vest of some kind.
Oh, he's angry and he's dirty and
he has feathered hair. And he's always eating. They made Richie's character kind of plumpy. And then they made his whole entire essence food or food related or food adjacent.
And being very angry. Being very angry and mobster.
So
yelling
mad.
insults to people. And I just did not.
While like jelly is covering his face. So just like all those elements combined, it's a chaos. It's absolute chaos.
Richie, he's so gross.
So gross.
So we start off classic. You have our main character, Louise. She's on top of a skyscraper. Beautiful,
rooftop
sexy
hurricane
red dress. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And it's kind of weird that she's having a dream about, I ruined it. It's a dream sequence, you guys. Ruined it just for you right there. Because I'm going to say, it's kind of weird that she's like, who dreams that they're on the fucking skyscraper? Like standing on the edge and their lover comes and like serenades them.
It's symbolic because she's on top of the world, Colin. It's symbolic.
Then be on top of a mountain. It's a dream. Do whatever you want.
Kidding. I have no idea.
She's like in a big city, and this does not take place in a big city. It takes place in a small town, and she's like on a skyscraper.
Dreaming she's on top of a skyscraper. The wind is blowing 1,000,000 miles an hour. Her dress is going all over the place. There's this fantastic song playing in the background, and she's like fantasizing about this guy.
Bradley.
Yes, it's Brad she's fantasizing about. The alarm goes off, and she wakes up, and you're like, oh, it was a dream. And she has little zit patches on, so you're like, she's a nerd,
Louise,
and that guy obviously doesn't like her.
Oh, boy. And you don't have a red dress like that, and you've never been to a city, and you're just a fucking loser, Louise. And then if things couldn't get any weirder, she wakes up thinking like, oh, I'm a loser. I was so horned for that. I was ready for it.
Yes.
She's like, oh, I hear a noise. You guys, she looks under her bed, which is like 5.5 feet in the air, by the way, because there's fully enough room for her sick little brother to be under her bed eating like a box, like a cake in a box. I don't know what.
He's eating a box of donuts, a box of jelly donuts under her bed.
And he's just chowing down, you guys. And I'm like,
and he can't eat without getting it all over his face ever. Oh. He's not a little tiny kid. He's totally old enough to be eating without creating an absolute mess. But that's part of his character, is that he like loves food so much that he doesn't even care that he's covered in it.
But like, why do you break into your sister's room and crawl under her bed and eat jelly donuts and then be really aggressive to her when she wakes up? Just be so aggressive.
Yeah, because she says,
ew, why don't you keep your food in your own pigsty?
And he goes,
are you nuts? That's the first place Mom would look.
So his mom's trying to get his eating under control. She knows he's keeping food in his room and hoarding it. So he's like, I'm going to crawl. I'm like, girl, you need to go to therapy. You cannot be crawling under beds eating those donuts. This is a bigger issue than just like the donuts. You understand that, right? If you're hiding under bed. But he's down there not only eating donuts, but also reading her diary.
Yeah, because that's what kids do. That's what all kids do.
So this is important. This is just, it seems like maybe it's a superfluous little point, but it's the whole catalyst for something that happens later. He has torn a page out of her diary, and he's reading it.
Brad, the red hot lover. Brad, the great. Oh, Brad, the red hot lover. Oh, darling. Brad, kiss me, darling. Oh, I love to feel your arms around me.
Oh, well, she's horned as balls.
Because it's pretty graphic. I mean, Louise is having very elaborate sexual fantasies about Brad, okay? So she's written them all down. Richie's reading them out loud. And because his hands are sticky and covered in donut jelly filling, when she grabs it away from him and sticks it in her binder, it sticks
it like creates
to another page.
It creates like a glue, a jelly glue to another page. And we are only telling you this small detail because it does come in later.
So she sticks it in there, forgets about it.
I'm getting ready for school. She shows up at school. It's classic. You've got mean girls, popular girls, nerds. You've got rapping white guys in the hall. I mean, it's just classic. Brett, or no, not Brett.
With an R.
No, I was thinking the rapping Rhett, that little, I was thinking of another R word, but then a really bad one came to mind. I can't say it. But I didn't want to say it. Rhett, the rapping ridiculous little
rascal.
Man. Rascal. The rapping rascal.
Drinking out time and we're feeling cool. Don't really need to be hanging in school. It's okay, we got nothing to lose. Can't you see, baby, it's a high school blues. Parents in this here cause it's a waste of our time. Cause anything that we learn about making a dime. What the heck, we know that we are no fools. Cause we're getting stuck with the high school blues.
So she's instantly like, that girl. She opens her locker and if they haven't drilled it in enough that she's a nerd, you have like these super nerdy, bless their hearts.
Pax Vobiscum, Louise.
Hi.
Well, we just wanted to let you know that you're a candidate. It's in the bag.
What?
For Latin Club president. You're a shoo-in.
Bless the girl nerd next to that guy. He's like, Louise, you are captain of the Portuguese lesson team
Latin.
or something.
It's Latin.
Is it Latin? Why do I remember? I wrote Portuguese and I thought that was really weird. Why do nerd people only go, like everyone who speaks Portuguese is hot. Everyone from Brazil and Lisbon are like gorgeous.
And that's why it's Latin and not Portuguese.
Edit that out. That's
you proved your own point.
So you know that she's a nerd, basically. And she's like, okay.
She's always also dressed like a middle-aged businesswoman. I don't quite know how to describe her style because even Rhett, the rascal rapper, is like, are you sure you even go to high school? Like, are you sure you're 15?
She kind of wears like tweed/wool blazers that are very sensible, but also like silly goose, like vests and stuff.
And always like 2 sizes too big.
Oh, oversized queen, right? And so you're getting a little taste of high school, basically, and you realize that she's just not very well appreciated at this high school.
And you also learn that her lover, Brad, who she is fantasizing about, is dating Randa, who is the most popular girl in school. So she already is like, I'm never going to get Brad. I'm never going to be Randa. I don't have cool jeans
I had crushes in school, but I did not like have sex dreams about them, right? Detailed pornographic sexual fiction and then like just obsessed with them all day. Like that's a little bit too much. It's too much.
Intense. It's a little intense. It's a little disproportionate.
And if things couldn't get any worse for this girl, she goes to her next class where we meet her teacher, who is the biggest perv you've ever met in your life, you guys.
You guys, Mr. Weaver is a perv. He's also always taking his shitty life out on his students. So he's just constantly being like,
Well, our honor student has graced us with her presence. Apparently, skipping grades is not enough for Miss Miller. She feels she can also afford to waste our valuable time as well. You people think this is some sort of game? That I have nothing better to do with my time than to stand here and teach senior English?
this is the worst job. I hate doing it. I hate my life. This is so dumb. You guys are idiots. I keep giving you assignments and you're not capable of doing them. And I wish I had done something different. And you're like, this is a lot to lay on your English class. You need to reel it back or you need to find another job. So he is like, okay, I asked you to write some poems.
What he wrote was he asked them to write something about how putting passion into words, basically. So some kind of poetry about passion.
All right, let's see if anyone in this class has been able to convey his or her idea of romance into words.
He goes, and of course he finds Jelly Donut.
Well, because they all pass up their papers. He's like, pass all your papers up. You know how in class you pass it to the person in front of you. But because we said earlier, the Jelly Donut made the diary page stick to the page in her binder, then it goes up with her paper and he peels it off.
And decides to read it to the whole freaking class, you guys.
Now, this one is sticky but fascinating. He pressed his lips against mine. But he didn't stop there. Soon, every inch of my body was covered with Brad's kisses. Who would believe tonight I was totally his? Yes, oh indeed. Miss Miller.
And it's just like Brad's lips touching Brad, caressing Brad's sweet, smooth balls, his lips on my lips. Like, it's just really, again, graphic sexual fiction, erotic fiction. And she is mortified, right?
Mortified.
Oh, everyone knows it's Louise. She gets sad.
She runs out. And Brad's sitting there the whole time like, is this about me? Is this about me?
Are those my balls? Are there my balls in her mouth?
Am I the only Brad in this class?
So she runs into the lockers, and this is where we get a really good taste of like the movie giving us, like, you think it's going to be one thing, it's another, right? She goes in, you've got the beautiful Randa's little Riley group in there, hot-bodied, so much hair.
So much hair.
So much hair. Randa's hair is the most beautiful blonde hair. And I guess the captain of the cheerleading squad comes in and she's like, guys, I've got the new cheer. And then they break out into like a 15-minute musical number about how they love boys.
Hey, cheerleaders, I got the new cheer. So fab. I like boys.
Yes. Just like number one. This has nothing to do with sports.
I know. I thought it was going to be like, I got the new thing, like, we like the boys on our team. But it was just like, no, we like boys.
No,
we like boys.
just in general, we love
doing
boys.
things. We like boys eating. We like boys getting sweaty. And I'm like, oh, could you imagine being like a parent listening to this cheer on the field? Just being like,
I don't know that this is...
This cheerleader seems kind of sexual promiscuous. But I guess we all like boys.
I guess all the girls at this high school are horned. Like, I
They're
guess
all
this is just
so
a horned
horned.
high school in general because they're dancing on lockers, they're taking showers, they're going in and out. Like, they're in towels.
Oh, love it.
Also, at this point, Louise leaves the locker room because something really important is happening on the field, which is Brad is practicing football by himself.
/ taking off his shirt
He's working out completely alone.
really slowly, and she is in the shadows, just dripping, looking at him.
Lurking
so
like the
sick.
creepiest bird.
And it's like a slow motion, like
glistening.
he's taking off his shirt. I mean, I got a little horned, to be honest. I was like, okay, I understand. Like, Brad is like kind of hot right now.
You know what? I get it.
You know what? If you're going to watch someone undress, just do it openly. Don't hide in shadows. Don't hide in alleys and shadows.
I think it's the shadows that's making it weird. I think it's the shadow. She lurks back into it.
He catches her, and she, you know that meme of the Homer Simpson
Simpson
going in the bushes? It's her going into the shadows. Legit. She doesn't smile or anything. She just lurps back into the shadows.
Because at that point, if he sees you staring at
Just
him,
be
just
open
be
about
like,
it.
oh, hey, play it cool. Be like, oh, I'm looking for someone. I mean, there's a million things you could do in that moment, but to slink back into the shadow was the wrong move.
I mean, I absolutely feel her energy, and it's absolutely what I would have done. But, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Louise. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
But I also feel like after your smut was just read in the English class about Brad, watching him from the shadows was like
not
the wrong
best time.
move.
Just, I know you're horned as fuck.
Give it a rest.
But just give your horn, or just let this blow over. Let people forget about it. Then go back to lurping, okay? Then go back to lurking in the shadows, watching Brad slowly undress, right?
I like boys. I like boys. I like boys. I like boys. I like boys.
Another quick moment that we have with Brad, because I think the movie's just trying to emphasize to you that Brad is a Renaissance man. He can do many, many, many things. He's multi-talented because now we are in theater. They are casting for the play, and she's reading this like romantic scene with Brad as part of her audition. It gets a little weird, a little uncomfortable, a little more sexual than I would have imagined for a play in high school. And she kills it. Polly assures her, because Polly's the hype queen. She's like, you killed it. You're going to get that part. Well, she's not, you guys, because she's Louise.
She's Louise. She does a pretty good job. I mean, I'll give her that. She was very passionate. But the teacher's like, Louise, you get costume mistress. You're not even in the play.
We can give you costume mistress.
So you don't even get to be an extra in the play.
You don't even get to be on stage.
You're a costume
Sorry.
mistress. So, bye.
And Kiki gets it. And Kiki also, I learned this later because Kiki pops up later. She's part of the Randa crew. So it's like all these popular kids are also multi-talented, and like they don't have any issues being theatrical geniuses either. They're cheerleaders, they're popular. They also love being on stage.
Yep. So Louise is so sad that she didn't get this part that she's riding home on her derpy bike. And she's got her derpy, oversized,
giant
like
coat.
Kaden said, everything is 100 million times oversized. And of course, Brad and Randa. I just always want to say Rhonda, but it just grosses me out. Randa. We'll call him Branda. So Branda, they're driving down the road in his cool car, just nails Louise, doesn't think twice, boom, hits her.
Because freaking Randa's like practically giving him a blowjob.
Oh,
he is
yeah,
not even
Randa
looking
was
at
getting,
the road.
I get it. There's lots of horned energy, lots of hormones in this movie, but pay attention to the road, guys. Pay attention to the road.
Gotta look where you're going.
Yeah.
Because he straight up hits Louise on the bike. She goes flying off the side. She's rolling down the freaking hill. So to his credit, he does get out of the car and he's like, dude, I am so sorry that I hit you in my car. That was inappropriate. She's like, please just leave. I'm like, humiliated, just go away. He's like, please let me just take you home. And she's like, please, honestly, just get the fuck out of my face. Just go.
Didn't get the play. My horny letter got wrote at school. You caught me perving on you. I didn't get the part, and now I got hit by a car. It has been a day. Oh, and my little brother. I woke up to my little brother eating freaking strawberry donuts under my bed. It's a typical day in Louise's life. Blark.
Chocolate.
She goes full Kathy. Hamburg.
I was going to say, to Brad's credit, he could have been like, it was not a great day for me either because I had to hear your smut in front of the whole English class and then I caught you spying on me. So you're not the only one having a hard time today, Louise.
I'm actually being really nice.
I'm actually going out of my way to be nice to you right now.
Because he was actually really nice. I kind of like Brad. I was like, okay, because so far Brad's done nothing wrong. He's just been hot and dumb.
He really is not a dick. He really is not. Like, yes, he loves Randa, but he's not like a horrible asshole.
She's like, well, now my bike's broken. I don't want Brad to give me a ride home. I got to find a way to get home. I'm going to walk into this mystical little mystic house and find a phone there, I guess, because it's the 80s and that's what you do.
Yeah, because she doesn't even know her bike's broken until he drives away. Like, she's just so embarrassed that she's like, just get the fuck out of here, please. So when he drives away, she's like, oh, God damn it. My wheel is broken. I should have gotten the ride. So then she sees a payphone and it's also broken. And she's like, you got to be kidding me. So on her walk home, it starts lightning and thundering and storming. And she's like, well, shit, now I got to find a way home. So she sees the only open house on the street is this like Miss Serena's. And so she's like, maybe I could find a phone in there. But she does not.
She does not find a phone, but you know what she does find? Miss fucking Serena, you guys. And Miss Serena, she is full, not kidding, the real woman who plays the poltergeist hunter from the movie Poltergeist. So if you listened to our podcast before, I'd love to go, this house has been cleaned. I don't even know if that's the line. It might be, this house is cleansed. It's something along those lines. I know it.
You and I were joking about that, and you were saying it, and I was crying laughing at a Baywatch Nights episode because of that
that's where she comes and solves the haunted brothel cabin. Their house has been cleaned of prostitutes.
And so I did look it up, and I did put an audio clip in that episode about it, and it's,
This house is clean.
It's literally that woman, and her name is Miss Serena. So she's very mystical, you guys. She's got a big Jafar-style hat on with feathers coming out of it.
Seashell on the front.
She's got beaded doorways, which you know freaky shit's going to go down.
I mean, this woman is 4 feet tall. 4 feet tall at most.
And Miss Serena is a little very, very firecracker. And she's like, you want to use my phone? Well, how about I freaking read your fortune? How about that?
Yeah, how much money do you got? And Louise is like, oh, like $6. And she's like,
I'll take it.
I knew it. Fine. Give me your palm. Cheap ass bitch.
So she basically tells Louise, oh, you have some powers in you and things are going to change for you soon.
Yeah, she gives her like a general reading. And then all of a sudden she's like, wait a second, what's your last name? And she's like,
That's
Miller.
right.
And she was like, are you going to turn 16 next week by any chance? And she's like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. And she's like, girl, buckle up. Because you're going to be getting some powers
hold on to
when
your
that happens.
Yeah, hold on to your fucking hat.
And Louise is like, you know what? I don't need your phone. After all, I'm just going to excuse myself. Bye. This is getting weird.
Good night.
You will receive these powers on your 16th birthday.
What powers?
Strange things will start to happen, but you must trust me. Trust me?
Yeah, sure. Okay, whatever.
As Madame Serena, so on point guest, it is her 16th birthday, you guys. Louise, to just really drill it in, she has the saddest birthday. Nobody comes to her party.
Louise, you did mail the invitations, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Maybe it's a surprise party.
Funny, Richie.
Can I have my cake now? No one's coming to your sweet 16 party, Louise.
Oh, Randa is just being petty, and she schedules a cheerleading party for the same night, so no
I mean,
one
was anybody
going to
show up to Louise's birthday anyway? Like, we got to be realistic about things.
Honestly, probably not.
Their parents probably won't let them with that pornographic fan fiction she wrote.
Probably not. They're like, this is not appropriate.
You can't go to that girl's house. It's going to be an orgy. What are you talking about? It's going to be a Louise orgy. And her freaking, word about her little brother's gotten out in town. Like he eats donuts and reads pornographic fan fiction under beds. No.
Yeah, they don't let their kids go over there. But Polly calls her and she's like, bad news. No one's coming to your party. And so Louise is like, well, at least you could come over, right?
She's like, no.
Actually, I'm going to Randa's.
About that. Sorry. But her mom does give her this hideous sweater, which makes everything better.
I bought it for you at the Young Miss department. It was very expensive.
She goes to bed that night. She has these kind of weird dreams. Just
the little floating head of Serena's like,
yes.
You're going to have powers. Trust me. Just trust me.
Your house will not be cleansed yet. So she wakes up. She's like, wow, that was pretty crazy. So then we join her at school the next day where she is having her sex ed teacher talk to them about sex, but in the weirdest way.
Yeah, it's like home economics, but it's the home economics teacher teaching sex ed. And then she tries to do a little presentation on the chalkboard about how sperm works and eggs work. And then we have Rhett, the rapper, stand up and rap all the names for penises.
Well, the reason he does that is because she pulls out an umbrella and asks like what it could represent. And then Rhett, the rapper rascal, he just goes,
a Roger, a loved one, joystick, dong, zipper lizard, tallywhack, and trouser snake schlong.
That's enough, Fred. Thank you.
No problem.
it's like a dong, it's like a wiener, like a song, like a... And I'm like, oh, Rhett.
Rhett was locked and loaded for that one.
He was locked and loaded. He was waiting to make some phallic rap. But you know what? It's on point.
It worked. So she teaches them how to use a condom. And the whole thing is just odd because it's its own scene, completely out of context. And the only thing it does is
shows
give Rhett a chance to rap.
Shows us Rhett's rapping abilities. I love it.
I guess it was very weird. Anyway, she goes to be the costume mistress in the dark back dank room of the theater department.
She can't be in the front of the theater. She's got to be in the darkest, scariest room.
With Miss Malloy. And Miss Malloy is very, like, she's happy to be at her job, but she's also like, I was in the best reviewed play in all of New York. It ran for like 3 years.
She's lying.
I never got another job again. And so now I'm here.
She lied. She hasn't. I see Miss Malloy. She hasn't. She's a liar.
But Louise is obsessed with Miss Malloy. She thinks she's the absolute coolest.
She does
and
love
she's
her.
like,
Aw, Miss Malloy, I love you. I mean, you're just not like the other teachers.
Darling, all the world's a stage.
Miss Malloy, my life is a walking, talking tragedy.
Louise, my dear, there's so much of you and me, it hurts.
and then in the midst of the costumes, she finds this beautiful necklace. And she's like,
Oh, I've never seen this before. Take a look, dear. It's very old.
this does not look like costume jewelry, Louise. It looks very special, and I feel like it should be yours. I feel like somehow this belongs to you.
And Louise is like, yeah, I bet you might. But I just want to just really quickly emphasize that whoever designed the necklace for this movie, it's just a really ugly-ass necklace.
Correct.
It's just like the weirdest, ugliest looking little necklace. If I was Louise, I'd be like, you know what? I'll let you keep it.
I'm going to put it in my pocket.
Actually,
I'm going to carry it around in my pocket.
Yeah, because I guess so this amulet, it's kind of mystical, as we'll come to find out. But I guess she doesn't technically have to be wearing it for it to be mystical. So she could just be like, thanks, put it in her little dress pocket.
But she doesn't. She puts it
right
right on, and she's
and
like,
proud.
I feel better already. I already feel more lucky. And this kind of brings itself to fruition because as soon as she leaves the dark, dank theater room with the costume mistress, she runs into Randa. And Randa's like, hey, we're going to the dance on Friday, and my cousin actually needs a date. Would you want to come with us? And you can be the date for my cousin. And Louise is like, oh my God.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely, I will. Yes.
Absolutely. And Polly's like hyping, like Polly hypes, and she's like,
Do you believe that? Not really. Well, I guess everybody else already had a date. Louise, she didn't ask me. Maybe she's really starting to like you. Well, maybe your luck is starting to change.
maybe she actually really likes you. This is amazing. Like,
Polly
you
is
could
a
be on the
good
end
hype
with
girl.
Randa.
Oh, yeah. Polly's there for you when you need her, although she's your hype girl, but she's not going to fuck around and come to your lame ass birthday party. But she will hype you for every single thing else, which she does this entire movie. I personally really liked Polly's character.
I like Polly
should
as
say.
well.
And she kind of spits some realness later, not in the way that you're thinking, but in a different way. So she's pumped about going on this date with this out-of-town cousin that Randa has. And so she goes home. Her mom makes her wear this hideous, awful, like, sweater vest dress thing. It's really
like
gross.
a long ankle-length skirt with a
Crocheted.
long-sleeve shirt with a crocheted vest on
Yeah.
top. It's a very
Her mom
layered
is
look.
real big on staying very, what's the word?
Very
Modest.
covered.
So her date comes, and his name is David. And you guys, David, right off the bat, is an absolute creep. He's like...
Oh, monster. He's a monster.
He's like okay, imagine a coked up nerd, like a stereotypically like 80s movie nerd, but like coked up and kind of rapey and broy and kind of mean and aggressive. Like he's
Yes.
all over the board. What are we, David? What are we doing here, David?
Oh, 100. I think he was like an incel before incel culture became a
yes,
thing.
he did. He started incel culture. He's like negging her. She goes in the bathroom
He's
and changes.
4channing it 100%.
Oh, yeah. You know he's that Reddit guy that's like, yeah, I fucking
Yes.
made out loud. You know, subreddit like, I have sex. Have you ever seen that one? He's so, I had sex Reddit. Okay. So she changes into a more cool, funky 80s dress in the bathroom.
Well, I don't think you specified. They get to the dance, and then she's like, I'll be right back. And she disappears into the bathroom. And that's when she unveils her gorgeous, hip 80s dance queen look.
Pure 80s. I love it.
Fishnets, tulle skirts.
Oh, even sunglasses with a little palm tree on them. And she does the original, like, where you tie the little things in the front of your shirt. So, like, the crop top where you tie the little ball in the front. Anyway, her date's being a total creep, so she doesn't want to be around him.
She comes out and she looks so gorgeous, and he just starts laughing at her.
What are you trying to do? Embarrass me in front of a bunch of strangers?
Just laughing in her face. And he has the audacity to be like, are you trying to embarrass me? I don't go to school here. You're going to embarrass me.
David,
and I'm
look
like,
at
David.
Yourself. You know what? He watched The Pickup Artist. I know he did. He watched that really bad show in the early 2000s, The Pickup Artist. And they were like, neg her, make her feel bad. I know he did. He was one of the few people that watched it. So anyway, she's at the dance. She meets up with Polly, which is the only good person in this whole place. And she's sitting there and she's like, oh, there's Brad dancing with Rhonda. I cannot say Randa every time. Because I think Rhonda almost grosses me out more than Randa, but then you add the Rand to it and it just... Randa.
Because it just sounds so weird. Randa.
I know. They should just call her Rhonda. And so she's sitting there and she's like, Polly, I wish Brad would just come over here and look at me.
And then all of a sudden Brad's like...
Mid-dance.
Looks at her. Right at her. Yeah, mid-dance.
Mid-dance. Looks at Randa. Get out of here, hair. Pushes her down. No, he doesn't. He just moves her to the side. And I love this because I guess in Brad's mind, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. I guess a spell came over him to go talk to her, right? Because this is when her little mystical amulet's working, her powers are feeling it. But he's like,
excuse me. I need to talk to you. Can we step outside?
And you're like, oh, this amulet's on point.
It's going to get hot and heavy out there.
No, he just asks her if he can help her with his English homework. Classic teen movie. Classic Brad.
And it's such a strange vibe because he is like walking really slowly with her. He like kind of leans up against her by these bales of hay because it's some kind of Western themed dance, which is a whole different thing because there's a lot of hay in this gym. Lots of hay in this gym.
And there's more hay outside the gym for like the entrance. So they spent a lot more money on like the exterior walking in than the actual dance because as soon as they get out of that gymnasium, it's full barn. With open flames.
Hay Central.
With open flames. They have little lanterns in the back that have actual candles. I'm like, a bunch of high schoolers with flames and hay.
This is very flammable.
This is a recipe for disaster.
I was probably thinking way too hard about the decorations for this dance because I just kept looking at all the hay bales and I'm like, this is so expensive and there would be so many trucks needing to drop all these piles and piles of hay bales off for this dance. Like it was just disproportionate. Anyway.
And like, again, I was thinking the same thing because there are tons of vegetables thrown on top of the hay. So it's very wasteful. And then you know it was a bunch of high schoolers who are like, let's have open flames and like those old, it looks like, you know what, like if you're a prospector and you have that lamp, like, I'm gonna go find gold.
Those
like it's all
lamps.
of those lamps full lit. Literally set on top of the hay.
On top of the hay.
Not going to be good, you guys. That school is going to burn down.
There's no teachers around to be like, guys, let's not put the open flames on top of the hay bales. That's probably not a great idea.
So either way, Brad's like, help me with my English homework.
I was just going to say, like, he is making it, like, kind of romantic.
When I'm nervous, I just can't stop talking.
Well, what are you nervous about?
You know, being this close to you.
Can I speak freely to you?
Sure.
Can I come over to your house tomorrow night?
And then he's like, I actually need help with my English paper. And she's like, oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say, but sure, whatever, I'll help you. And then at that moment, Randa comes up with David and she's like, give David your keys, Brad, because we're going to Kiki's house for a party. And so David takes Louise and you guys.
Let's party. I can drive through a fog like a hog with a heart on.
Okay. He, trigger warning, tries to sexually assault her in the car.
Give me some soul kisses, baby.
Oh, how would you like it if somebody groped you?
I love it, baby. Come on. Hey, I got an idea. Let's do it while we're moving.
David, stop it. David, knock it off.
Give me one kiss and I'll be nice.
He's just overall awful. He's just the worst. I want to say at one point he like barks at her. Disgusting. And he is looking at the road, but also simultaneously giving her like a headlock.
Well, and he tells her to like service him while he's driving.
Yeah, in a very aggressive way.
And I'm like, David.
Take a fucking chill pill, dude.
He is unhinged. He's
unhinged to the max. He's
losing his shit.
You know what? If him and Richie were like, if they became friends, like her younger brother, chaos would reign. Chaos would ultimately reign. The pits of hell would open up.
And
this town would be it would be absolutely chaotic, the two of them together. Wild
It would
times.
just turn into an absolute apocalyptic mess. It would be a nightmare. But she's like, you got to leave me the fuck alone. And then she goes,
I wish you would just leave me alone!
And David
disappears.
She kills him, I guess. He's out of existence. She kills him.
He just ceases to exist.
But his glasses don't. There is a little bit of just everything except for his glasses.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, yeah. They fall on the driver's
so weird,
seat.
because why wouldn't his clothes be left behind then, too?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if she knows how her magic works, but she immediately is like, shit, I got to go drive to Madame Serena. She's got to help me with this, you guys.
How do I get back? I don't know what to do. Madam Serena, I don't know what to do. Oh, what if Mom finds out? She'll kill me. Oh, no. Looks like she's home now. Serena, you're not going to believe this. I'm in here. Open up. Hello? Oh, no, she's closed.
You know Madame Serena's not there. She's out partying, dude. Her house is closed.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, shit, I guess I got to go home.
It's locked up tight.
I guess I got to go home. I just killed
Madame
David.
Serena's out here doing.
And no one's going to ask questions about David. No one, they don't care enough to know where he is. So yeah, I think she can get away with this one, but she does need to hide his glasses.
She's like, gotta get rid of the evidence. Gotta get rid of the evidence.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, no one's suspecting that something bad happened to David. It's just that they don't give a shit that he's gone.
Oh, what do you think happened to him? She wished him out of existence.
No, I'm saying that no one is suspecting that something bad happened. They just don't care that he's not showing up.
Oh, yeah.
You know
That's what I was saying, too. Nobody gives a fuck. They're like, oh, should someone contact David? And everyone's like, no, it's better that he's not here.
You know what? No.
Let's just let life go.
No, don't worry about it. He's fine. He's scrappy.
So Louise gets home and she's like, already killed this guy. And if things couldn't get any worse, you guys, her brother, sick Richie, he's not even making a pizza. I can't even explain it. It's like a huge wheel of shit. And he's got pizza sauce on the walls, on the fridge, and he's putting full fists
everywhere.
He's got full fists of gooey, soggy red dough, and he's stabbing it. And I can't even. It's just grosses me out so bad. I hate him. Get him out of here.
It gave me just full body ick because
squeezing balls of mozzarella through his little
and eating
fist
them
and shoving it in his face
at the same time.
And then he starts calling Louise a dog. And he's like, "You're a dog. You're a dog." And I'm like, I can't. This is too chaotic. I cannot do this. After David, I can't do this.
And the whole time, like, there's literally sauce all over the walls, all over the oven, all over the stovetop. I'm like, what were you doing with the sauce?
Where are
you are like 12 years old.
Why are you making a fucking wagon wheel, like the actual size of a wagon wheel
pizza? Is 36 inches in diameter. It is enormous. And he does, like, he keeps massaging it. So it's already got the sauce on it. And he just keeps sticking his fingers into it.
And then she's like, you're sick. He starts calling her a dog because he's awful and unhinged, right?
You think you're hot stuff because you went to a dance. Dream on. Nobody wants to date you because you're a dog. A dog. A dog.
You're a dog. And he's screaming, covered. And the visual is so sick, you guys. He's covered in sauce.
So
cheese coming out of his mouth, screaming at her a dog with his vest on.
You're a dog. You're a dog. No one will ever love you. You're a dog.
So she is like, I wish you were a dog. Of course, he gets turned into a dog, and he's panicking.
Oh, he's very panicked.
Oh, yeah, like it stopped him from eating, right? But she's like, shit, Mom absolutely fucking hates dogs. She's going to kill you. She's going to take you to the pound and kill you. Which, again, is like, this family is so unhinged. Could you imagine your mom being like, what's that dog? I'm going to immediately take it to the pound and kill it. Like, that is just...
Exactly.
No.
Not trying to find who its owners are or anything, just immediately. Because you could just be like, in a normal situation, be like, oh, this dog wandered in. We're trying to figure out where it belongs. But they are like, no, as soon as she lays eyes on this dog,
she will take it to the pound.
Be dead.
And she will
take it to the pound. And she will kill it. So she's like, I need to hide you. And you guys, for whatever reason, there is a bathtub full of water and bubbles already drawn.
It's because of Richie, dude. Richie's chaotic, and you know he's someone who does that shit and then takes a bubble bath in his own filth.
Saucy, cheesy filth.
That's the energy Richie brings to these situations.
I agree.
I hate Richie. Ugh. But anyway, she puts him in the bathtub and he becomes a human again. So she's like, oh, I guess that's how I solve that for whatever reason.
Her plan to hide him in the bathtub water works in her favor because all of a sudden he's a little boy again. And she's like, did not think that was going to happen. But you know what? Great. So then the next day is when she goes back to see if Serena's office hours are open and she's not partying anymore because she's like, I turned my brother into a dog and I wish somebody out of existence and I really need some help getting this under control.
You know what Serena's response is? She's like, oh, wait, you're a witch. I'm going to teach you how to wish money into existence, bitch. Let's make that money.
I got a printing press,
I'm not kidding. That's what she says. She's like, I'm going to teach you to A, get back at people, and B, make money. And she wishes money onto a plate, and Serena's like, hold on.
I'm going to be rich.
You're a very lucky girl. We can even make our own money. Come on, I'll show you.
And I'm like, I'm starting to get the sense that Serena, I don't think she's like a good person at this point. Like, I truly don't think she doesn't care at all about the dog, doesn't care that David's out of existence. She's
that Louise is traumatized by all of this.
Louise is traumatized about what's happening to her. Body's changing, the pendant.
She's just like, girl, we're going to be rich.
This house will be rich.
She gets out a book as well. And she goes, I need to show you something very cool. This is
after she makes her make her money.
1600s.
Her first thing is, before she shows her the book of the 1600s,
First,
she instantly like, first let's go over the money.
Bitch better have my money.
Yes. Bitch better have my money. Now I'm going to teach you about the history.
You this. And she has this really cool book from the 1600s, and she shows Louise a picture. She says, this is you, girl. Your name was Modesty Miller, and you were a witch, and that amulet was your magic amulet, so it found its way back to you. And she's like, you need to brush up on the basics. I'm going to give you this spell book, because once you get going, we will make so much fucking money. You will be the richest witches in this entire state. And it is so strange because it's like they set her up to be like a mentor.
Nope.
But
Madam Serena
every
is
turn,
not.
She is up to no good. She is up to
I just instantly,
no good.
like, if that's the first thing that comes to your mind. And I'm thinking to yourself, you've got this poor girl who wished this guy out of existence, made her brother a dog. She's terrified she's a witch. She's like, make me money. Here's a book that I don't know anything about. Go to an old abandoned amusement park and just practice witchcraft.
Think about these spells.
Just
Think
do
about
it.
These spells.
She does not give a shit what happens to Louise as long as she's got her money.
Wanna try hundreds?
No, not now. I gotta go.
She does tell her, like, hey, you know what? This works in your favor. We get to be rich, and things can be better for you at school, girl. Like, you can be popular.
Well, she says it, but she goes, I'm going to teach you to get back at people.
Don't you know what this means? We can change all that. Make them respect you. It'll be fun.
You can?
There's somebody you want to get back on, right? With me in your corner, they won't have Louise Miller kick around anymore.
Now you can have your revenge. Now you can have your revenge. Money and revenge. That's all witches do.
I'd be like, okay, Serena, you're all unhinged. So she ended up going to an abandoned amusement park, I guess, and starts practicing witchcraft. And that's when you start realizing that things are getting pretty witchy up in here. Teen witchy.
There's a wind a blowing. There's a storm a coming in, and it's all due to Serena and Louise.
So after she leaves her old amusement park, like, who in the 80s could you just break into an old amusement park? Like, I mean, that'd be so fun, but prime witchcraft practice territory.
Maybe that was because I also thought it's weird that she is not only in an abandoned amusement park, she's sitting on a non-working carousel for some reason. Like, that's the least comfortable place
you
could possibly sit.
Yeah, find a
It was
park
a very
bench.
Strange choice for her.
Go to the
but
forest.
You know what? I'm not a witch. I'm not a teen witch.
You're not
so
a
I
teen
don't
witch.
know.
But she starts instantly, like, realizing she's got something going on because the wind blows even blowier. Bags start hitting her even more. And she's like, okay, this might be pretty cool after all. I am realizing that my thoughts are kind of influencing people. I noticed that I wished my brother was a dog, and I wish that this guy was out of existence. So now I'm gonna maybe say that I wish everybody would tell the truth. That's cool.
The truth spell can be applied to chronic liars. They will only be able to tell the truth no matter what the consequences.
And chaos ensues, you guys. Randa's little team of tween girls, shit talking. Instantly, they go to shit talking about your mom's a drunk. You suck at singing.
To tell you the truth, Kiki, your voice is lousy. You sound like Pee Wee Herman. What? She's right. You cannot carry a tune. What do you mean? Yes, I can. She's just being honest. Your voice sounds terrible. I mean, you shouldn't even be allowed to sing Happy Birthday, okay?
Well, but Sean, you know I don't even like you.
Neither does anybody else. Great. Then I won't have to pick you up every day and deal with your alky mother. Oh, really, Kiki? Your mother's a joke. Everyone feels sorry for you.
And who are you, Princess Di? Look, you're too lazy to even cover your roots.
Shut up, skang! Ah!
Oh, they're hiding like so much aggression towards each other. They're like, oh, I didn't want to pick you in your...
intense.
I didn't want to pick you up from your alky mother's house anyway. Like, you're a skank. You're a bitch. You're terrible at singing, Kiki.
Like,
you should not be the lead in the play. I'm like, oh my God.
Why does telling the truth have to involve so much negativity?
I know. Can you imagine if the truth was like, I feel insecure about my body and growing up and changing, and so I feel like I'm lashing out.
Or if the
at
truth
other
was
people.
like, hey, I really like that dress you're wearing today. I didn't want to tell you, but I think
the truth
it's
is like,
beautiful.
I'm fucking starving. Do you guys want to go get some lunch? The truth is, I need some pizza right now.
The truth is I'm horned as fuck, right? The truth is, I wish I was getting some erotic fan fiction read about me. Like, not only like negativity, like they're dragging on each other's parents. Like, it's just, come on, girls. I mean, they're the mean girls, of course.
Of course. So she's starting to be, Louise is like watching, again, like lurking from the shadows, watching all of this go down, watching as they Lord of the Flies each other. And she's like, oh yeah, okay, I could get used to this. So she goes to Serena to get some guidance. And
Serena, you guys, guess what Serena's doing when Louise comes to get some guidance? Keep in mind it's guidance. And Serena's given her no guidance. All she's done is make her money and get back at people. So casually, Serena's sitting at her crystal ball table with a fucking toad, sprinkling chili powder on that shit. Just sprinkling chili powder all over that frog. And Louise is like, hey, Serena.
Hey, I just needed a little
I'm really overwhelmed with everything. I'm super overwhelmed with the powers that I've recently been granted. Can you help me? And she's like,
Serena's like,
actually, no. No, come here.
What I do need is some of your juice, okay? Could you just come sit down real quick? Give me your hand.
I need some of your witch juice. I need some. And Louise is like, wait, what? Why is there a frog here?
Like,
why is there chili powder? She's like, don't worry.
Just do it.
So she gets literally like her witch juice, gets like some juices out of her hands, and the frog disappears, you guys. And Louise is like, holy fuck, where'd that fucking frog go? What the fuck? And Serena's just like, don't worry about it. This frog has been cleansed. And so Louise is like, this is too much for me. And Serena's like, well, okay,
for just a
forget
second,
about the frog.
Set this
Let's
frog
concentrate.
aside. How can we make our lives better? We can utilize our powers, take over the world.
I've got an idea. We're gonna make people love slaves.
You know what?
I'm gonna teach you how to make Brad your love slave. And that's when it just is like, Serena, girl, cool it. You are full on unhinged bad person.
Because when Louise goes, like all this magic that I am now having that we're working with, is it possible that I could, make Brad love me? And I thought that Serena, as the mentor, would be like, girl, we don't mess with love because that's
we don't
a
mess
human
with love.
emotion.
We don't bring people back from the dead.
Yes.
Don't bring people back from the dead. Don't mess with love. We only put chili powder on frogs, girl.
With me being your coach, he's gonna become your love slave.
But she's like, no, yes, girl, 100% love slave. Let's make the whole... Do you want every boy in high school to be your love slave? Let's make an army of love slaves.
You can have a whole army of love slaves if you want, girl. We can do anything. We put our juices together. I was like, this went in a totally different direction than I thought.
Yeah, because you keep thinking Serena's going to be a mentor, but she's not. She's just a bad person. But you can tell that she really kind of tries, but in all the wrong ways.
And I thought at one point she said we were witches together a long time ago. But I'm like, if that's the case, then why do you need Louise's witch juice so much?
Now just relax and give me the juice.
She's a con man through and through.
She totally is. she's a grifter.
She is a grifter. She's like, Louise, make Brad your love slave. Get the fuck out of my office. And Louise is like, how? And she's like, make him a love. She's pushing, physically pushing
a whole
Louise out
bottle
of her
cayenne
store.
pepper, and she's like, take this, sprinkle it around.
Take
Get
this.
the hell out of here.
You guys, after she physically pushes Louise out of the room, she runs. And this actress, we said, she's 3 feet 2. She's booking it. Her little Jafar hat is flopping off her head. Her little dangles, like she's excited. And she's got a little slippery trail behind her because she flips open her red curtains. You guys, she turned the fucking frog into a prince. And she starts going down on that prince, dude. She's grabbing his lapels. She's getting real squirmy. And she's like, the girl is gone. Let's get it on. And the prince is like, why am I here? What is existence? In his head, he's got to be like, what the fuck is going on? I was a frog. You were putting chili powder on me. Now I'm a full-grown man.
Oh, Prince! Are you there?
That wonderful witch. She did it. Darling, how I have longed to see you standing there before me, loving me, adoring me. What, darling? What do you want to say? How long I've waited to hear these words. Speak, speak.
I would not be able to do that because I'd be like, this would feel really weird that this poor frog's like, what the fuck is happening to me right now?
You're taking full advantage of a frog in human form, Serena. That's how she's down, dude. I don't care. She's fucking down to clown till she's dead in the ground. She'll have sex with human frogs. She'll fucking make people love slaves. She's got money. She's got love slaves. She's got get even.
She doesn't have consent. She don't care.
She does not. And I'm thinking to myself, Serena didn't know Louise was going to come over. So she was sitting, she was sitting there all night desperately trying to make that frog.
Up herself.
She was sitting there all night. She was going to sit there all night desperately trying to make that frog.
Squeeze her little eyes together like, come on,
she was
do it.
So horned that she wanted that frog so bad. And she would have spent the rest of the night sitting there, smoking cigarettes, drinking whiskey, trying to get that frog more cayenne, more chili powder,
Put more chili powder on
frog.
it.
He'll be a prince.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fun.
We'll get him. I was saying that maybe
girl.
Your magic is relative to your size, and so because she's just little, she just got a little bit of magic, and Louise is tall, so Louise has a lot of magic, and so she needs that gap in the magic. She's
I don't think
way
Serena
more
has
magic than
any
me, girl.
magic. I think she's again a grifter. All of this is pretend. She stole that book of her ancestors and knew the amulet.
Maybe she was. Because the whole time I was like, I just do not understand if she is a real witch who is kind of like Last Unicorn, when Mama Fortuna puts a fake
she's
horn
a Mama
on
Fortuna.
the real unicorn.
Yeah, she knows a little
and so I was like, okay,
bit
she's
of magic.
a real witch who's also pretending to be a fortune teller to make money, but also she's a witch. Her vibe was very confusing. But when she straight up has sex with a frog, I was like,
yeah.
Except for she knows how to do spells.
Kind of, though, vaguely.
And she knows how to, because she knows how to get
she
the money
knows the
made.
end goal. She knows she wants a love slave. Doesn't know quite how to get there because she's just like, Louise, go figure it out. Take this book, chili powder, bye. So it's like, make me money.
Leave your juice behind.
Yeah, make me money.
I will.
Rub that little amulet. I don't care what the fuck you got to do. Rub that little amulet. Make me money. Because the amulet is really what gives her a lot of powers and stuff. And so Serena had no idea about any of that. But once she saw that amulet was doing stuff, she was like, Louise, do whatever the fuck you got to do to get me my money, give me my frog cock. Let's go. Okay?
Let's get that fuck
And I think,
here.
I don't know if you noticed this, but as she's taking advantage of the frog in human form, she's got a full knight armor set in the back. Why does a fortune teller or a witch
I did not
need a full set of knight's armor from the medieval she's getting down with that too.
Oh, that's a prop. That is definitely a prop. Or she's making that frog guy get into that later, which is way more confusing for the frog. He's like, I didn't even know what's happening right now.
Just let me go back to my pond and let me be in my frog house with my frog kids. I've got 3 frog kids.
tries to get into the mood by being like, how I've longed for your touch, how I've dreamt of your skin, how I wanted you to say my name. And you're like, oh, she turned him into someone she knew, like someone she had a love affair with. No, because he's just like, Robert. And you're like, okay, well then.
She's chaos. She's pure chaos. She's chaos.
It was wild.
She's pure
chaos. So anyway.
All right. We're taking a little intermission.
Little breather just from that really weird, strange, movie that is Teen Witch. But you know what? I love it. I love it.
I love it. Okay, let's just recap. Louise, she's a loser idiot.
Wearing too many baggy clothes.
Fucking weird brother who eats cake under her bed. Serena's awful.
Soggy ass pizza.
Makes soggy ass pizza. And so she's basically, Serena, she met this. I'm doing a really bad job at recapping.
What did happen? Tell me more about Teen Witch. You're like, hold on, back up. First, she was no witch. No, wait, back up. She met Serena. Wait, no, back up. She was at a carousel.
Louise, she's in love with Brad. She stalks him. She watches him pervily through the shadows, all right? She then finds a witch named Serena, who may or may not be a witch, but very much so a bad person. But her teacher also gave her an amulet that I guess is the key to the powers.
I guess it's like they're all working together synergistically. The amulet found its way back to Louise. Serena also is helping juice her powers. So those things all together fulfill her destiny as a witch. All right. So our intermission today, as we have said before, we're reading out little shout outs or reviews or nice comments people have made. So we're reading this review from Lady Alta D. The title says, if you're a B-movie buff, then be here to listen to this podcast. Cadence and Colin have a seamless hosting chemistry that shines through the B-Watch Rewatch podcast. They have their own... Wait, these two have... Sorry, I was trying to skip that line.
Who's getting through what now, huh?
These two have put their own comedic twist on a typical entertainment and film podcast with their never-ending banter and energy. The audio bits at hand are perfect. Production, oh my gosh. The audio bits at hand are a perfect production touch to really immerse you in their review. Lovers of comedy and entertainment alike will get a kick out of this podcast. I am a new subscriber. Wow, I struggled to read that for some reason, but it was a beautiful review.
Beautiful review. Lady Alta D, I love that you love it. And I love reading these little reviews because not only do we give shout outs to people who are nice to us, but we also, it's like such a backdoor compliment to ourselves.
We're like, have we told you?
Have seamless hosting chemistry, and it shines through the B-Watch. It just is great. Like,
we didn't write that.
But no, really, that was very sweet.
I like how you specified, though, that we give shout-outs to people who are nice to us.
Well, I was trying to determine how to... I guess we could give hater shout-outs, too.
We could.
You guys fucking suck.
This is the best. Speaking
boring-ass podcast. This is not baller.
Did you, by any chance, just speaking of hater comments, did you, by any chance, see that... So I had posted a video about Lady Hawk, okay? And it was the video about when the hawk gets shot by the crossbow arrow. And it's like everything about the dimensions is off because the arrow size changes, whether it's in Michelle Pfeiffer, whether it's in the hawk.
Yeah.
And just how big the arrow is in general compared to the hawk.
Oh, did we get a physicist? Did we get a physicist in here?
Yeah, you were joking about like how it's like 6 inches in diameter. And somebody's like, first of all, it's not a crossbow bolt. Second of all, it's not 6 inches in diameter, more like half an inch. And then one of our other followers piped in and goes, okay, ranged weapon scientist.
There's always a ranged weapon scientist in every group of people. There's 1 out of 10 are ranged weapon crossbow diameter specialists.
They know everything.
I appreciate it.
One of my other favorite ones was when we very first started, we were really late to TikTok, but when we first started it like last year, I posted one of our videos from freshwater, and it was like about the crocodile blowing the bubbles, and the guy is like, some guy piped in and was like, actually, subspecies of crocodiles in Africa, they actually cause a ruckus in the water in order to attract their prey. And I'm like, okay, but are they blowing bubs?
Not blowing bubs.
Are they blowing bubs?
I've watched National Geographic. I know that, but they're not blowing bubbles out of their little croc noses.
My
But actually, they
stands.
very well might be. Actually, I don't know. I'm not that much of a Crocs.
Anyway, people always find a weird reason to correct you, and sometimes sarcasm is just it, and that's fine. I welcome it. It's not a big deal. We love it. Don't forget, we have a Patreon. We're covering Baywatch Nights, the Supernatural season 2. So far, there's 12 episodes there for you to binge, and we're having a great time.
They're a little bit more bite-sized. We've said it before. They're a little less than the full movie episodes, and people really seem to like it. We had a really nice comment, again, from someone that was like,
He's
never
fully
have seen the show and
invested.
don't care about it, but now I do. It is my priority.
Don't forget to leave us a review. Don't forget to leave us a comment, leave us a recommendation, and we can't wait to hear from you.
All right.
All right, so back to the story. Louise goes back with her bottle of paprika, and she's like, okay, well, I'm going to set this spell for Brad because he has to come over to get his homework done. So she sprinkles freaking paprika all over her white carpet, all around her bed, puts like mood lighting up. She puts like little silk scarves over her lamps, and she puts all of her desk and chairs, shoves it in the closet so that she's like, there's nowhere to sit. Don't know what to tell you.
Gotta stand and be my love slave. That's what you gotta do. And Brad comes over.
Yeah. And he's like, is it not? And she's like, yeah, no, yes, let me fix that for you. So she takes off the romantic lighting. He's like, is there nowhere to sit? She's like, yeah, sit on my bed. So she's trying to seduce Brad by casting this spell.
I think it's actually paprika, right? Like it's actually.
I think it is. Like it looks like chili powder or paprika, one of those things.
Yeah, or cumin. You never know.
Or cumin.
Yeah, cumin, probably.
Definitely a
cumin.
red spice. Definitely
cumin
a red spice.
to get it on with those humans.
Cumin for humans.
I love it because if you're Brad, you're coming over and you've got red silk draped over every lamp. You've only got one place to sit, and it's a bed. And like she's got the soft music, but you also have the paprika on the floor, which is a little, what am I stepping into? But
I feel like I'd be asking questions as soon as I saw the paprika.
Oh, no, Brad's like, I'm here to study. I don't give a fuck about this.
Well, I guess we'll just have to sit on the bed.
Oh, she's trying to get down. Like she's trying to get downtown because it is sexy mood 100%.
Even if you're the most oblivious teen boy in the world, I do feel like all the signs were there and it was not hard to see. Even if you were the dumbest, most oblivious teen boy, when there's soft music playing, all the lights are low, silky scarves are covering everything, the vibes are clear.
She's also like in a full dress and heels too. Like she's ready to
She did get very dressed up. Study his body.
He just comes in and he's like, dude, I just want to study. She starts freaking reciting a spell.
While staring at him in the eyes.
Yes, but then she's like staring at him in the eyes, but then looking down at the paprika. But she's not whispering to herself. She's saying weird words.
Lothum, Nalphalon, Athenona.
What?
Serenum, Smonificum, Etolium, Brad Power.
What?
I wish that Brad Power would.
And that's when Brad's like, excuse me, what?
What do you wish?
Excuse me, what,
Hey,
girl?
what's up?
And she's like, you know what?
Never mind.
Just forget about it. So she decides, like, I can't. This is a little weird. This is even too weird for me. But if she tries to like make it less weird, she goes to her closet, opens it, and there's 100 chairs in there. All the chairs from her room that she stuffed in there. And I'm thinking, hey, there's two questions I have.
She totally lied to him about the chairs, and now she has to.
She totally lied to him about the chairs, but also when she opens her closet door, there's like 200 chairs in there. It's like, girl, how many chairs do you need
in your room?
In your bedroom? It's a full dining set in there, and it's perfectly organized.
Desk and everything, yeah.
Yeah, lots of questions. Lots of questions if I was Brad.
I feel like Brad could have just gone the extra mile, but I guess he needed the English help so much that he's like, you know what? I'm going to set all this aside because I really need an English tutor and I need to pass because I need to get into college.
We've said it before, but Brad's got his eye on the prize, dude. He's a good guy. He just wants to study. He almost hit and killed her, but was like, wanted to give her a ride home. He's been the least worst male love interest.
Because a lot of times these 80s movies, like Pretty in Pink or 16 Candles or whatever, the person that they're in love with, they're just dicks. Like, they're just not cool people. They're not nice people. And Brad is very reasonable. Like, he's making his best efforts. He's a gentleman in most cases. He's, like, not, he doesn't make fun of her. He's not being a bully to anybody else.
And this girl fucking watches him undress in the shadows. So, like, that's saying a lot.
And he freaking heard erotica that was written about him read out loud in front of the entire school. That's embarrassing for him.
Erotic fan fiction. Oh, who wouldn't want to hear that? I would love to hear that.
Maybe he was like, this is my proudest moment.
Either way, she can't go through with it. So she's like, you know what? This is just study time. I read the room wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was my bad. I misinterpreted the signs. So they just have a friendly little study session. And the next day at school, they're just chit-chatting. And Brad's like, you know what? Because Brad's an okay guy. He's like, I feel like this is something I should have said a long time ago. I'm really sorry about making you go on that date with David because he seemed like an absolute nightmare
David's
of a
gone
human.
now. He disappeared. Brad, let's not talk about it anymore. David does not exist anymore. I literally wished him out of existence and no one's asked a question.
But also, even worried about it.
While he's trying to apologize, because again, Brad's a cool guy, the fucking perv teacher in the class, you guys, Louise's bag falls over. And yes, she's got a lot of weird shit in her bag. She's got a full-blown hairdryer in her bag.
Yep.
And, but he decides, instead of like picking it up and giving it to her, because he's the weirdest, bulliest, most awful man, he goes through it. He picks it up, live action goes through it. And he's like, oh, birth control. And I'm like,
who's going to have sex with you big loser?
What the hell kind of teacher is this? It's so
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
The same teacher that read the erotica and it embarrassed her.
He's got a thing for Louise. Not a thing.
Yes, no.
He's out to get her.
A vendetta.
Yes. He's got a vendetta. He's just a sad, lonely man.
Please don't go through my purse, Mr. Weaver.
Birth control pills. All in their place. Just thinking about it, eh, Louise?
I'm warning you.
Warning me? Now listen to that, will you? And what will you do if I don't stop? Tell my mommy?
But she's like, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I'm going to go home and because I'm now kind of a witch, I'm going to decide to make a voodoo doll because I can do that now, I guess. I know how to do that. And you guys, I don't know a ton. I mean, I know a little bit about voodoo, but not a ton. But like, I'm pretty sure when you make a voodoo doll, it's supposed to be kind of like little and inconspicuous. And like, usually it's like, no, she makes a full marionette puppet doll. Like it's full,
hair,
like 3 feet.
Everything.
Hair, beautiful fitting business suit because her teacher only wears suits. So
Papa
she brings it to school
Doc's voodoo dolls were just full wicker. Like they were just little.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Dolls.
Usually I feel like voodoo dolls should be like little creepy things, but no, hers is like a full, not scary, perfect marionette of her teacher. And she takes it to school the next day, you guys, and she lets him have it, but in the weirdest way possible.
She starts undressing this giant voodoo doll in the class, and as she's taking off its shirt, the teacher takes off his shirt. Now she's taking off its tie. The teacher takes off his tie.
She makes him do a full naked striptease in front of his class. And 2 things about this are funny. Because A, everybody thinks it's the funniest thing.
The class is dying.
So nobody notices she's got a fucking 3-foot doll in her hand, slowly taking off the suit, the 3-piece suit one by one, which is because they're so distracted with their teacher getting naked. I'm thinking like maybe the beginning would be funny, but then I'd be like, oh, this is serious. Like,
this is
our teacher's having a mental breakdown, and this is a huge problem. His wiener's in my face, and I'm thinking this is weird. I laughed overtime.
This person might be a predator. We should probably do something about this.
Or even a predator, or just having like a total mental breakdown. But they just are loving it, laughing their little hearts out.
You know what? In the 80s, mental health was not a thing. It just did not occur to anybody that he might be having a mental break. They just thought it was just perfect for
the principal walks in and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna have to intervene here.
You know what? It's okay that you are publicly humiliating your students. I draw the line when you start undressing in front of them. That's when things get a little weird. So I'm going to remove you from this situation. And the thing is that that's humiliating enough. But Louise takes it to the next level because she doesn't really keep a close eye on the voodoo doll. So at one point, it goes through the washing machine, which then forces
him to go full walk through a fucking drive-through car wash.
Walk through a car wash.
Yeah, her mom kicks it down the stairs, and he's like, every bone is breaking in his body. No, it doesn't, but he's in a lot of pain. And I'm thinking, like, girl, if you're gonna make a voodoo doll, commit. You got to keep that thing like.
Got to keep an eye on that.
Got to keep an eye on it. Yeah, making him striptease, but then just giving it to your crazy brother.
She's relentless. He gets his comeuppance, but because it's yin and yang, there's 2 sides of the coin. She does something really nice for her theater teacher, Miss Malloy, And she has her get a makeover. She has her get a new wardrobe.
Dates a tall, dark, handsome man. She also lets her win the lottery, but just the state lottery.
She's like, I don't want to listen.
No,
don't push
not
your
national.
luck, Miss Malloy.
Yeah, state, maybe even county.
We're
lottery,
not doing
right?
the Powerball
yeah,
situation. No,
sorry.
that's too much, too much.
And Miss Malloy is flying on cloud 9, dude. She's just so happy about it.
Louise, dear. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. It's just that the most amazing things have been happening.
I know.
I won the state lottery.
Really?
Yes, the whole thing. And the weird thing is, I never even bought a ticket. I got this letter in the mail, and then I looked in the pocket of my brown sweater, and there was this ticket. Well, then I realized how perfectly shabby I was looking. So I bought a whole new wardrobe.
Ooh, and your hair?
Oh, you like it?
Are you kidding? Look at you. You're a raving beauty.
Oh, well, I don't know. Anyway, when I left the salon, I met the most wonderful man. Actually, he's an Argentine count, Armando Legando. Don't tell anyone, but I'm taking a sabbatical.
Well, it's about time.
Come on. Oh. And the most wonderful thing, he's taking me around the world.
Like, take a little sabbatical from teaching because her tall, dark, and handsome lover, who is foreign, is taking her around the world. They're going traveling together. So she's like, bye. And she got her little tiny short permed poodle hairdo. Her makeover was getting it straightened and feathered. So she is looking classy, Princess Diana style with the hat and everything. Classy.
She also learns that her little friend Polly, you guys have probably forgotten about, she finds out that Polly loves Rhett the Rascal Rapper, dude. So horned for him.
Just to give you a little reminder, he's the one that had lots of words for dong, penis, like rapping those in the sex ed class.
He's an amazing rapper, you mean?
That's what I said.
Spot?
That's exactly what I said. He thinks on his feet. And yeah, so Polly is obsessed with Rhett. And as they're on their bikes just having like a casual ride home. And Rhett comes up and she's like,
no, Rhett and his crew are outside in like
no, I'm saying like Rhett comes up in the conversation because she's like, I know you're going to think I'm a loser, but I am madly in love with Rhett. And Louise is like, you're kidding me, right? And she's like, but he's so cool and funky and I could never be funky. And that's when they ride up on Rhett and his crew.
So they ride up on Rhett and the crew. You guys, they are in a cul-de-sac in like a regular, just suburban. There's like old ladies walking their dogs and they're just rapping outside of their car. Just
they've got the car doors open, music
and
blaring.
It is so good. And then this is when Louise, again, yin and yang, she's like, I'm going to let my little dumb friend Polly, just for one little minute, I'm going to make her good at rapping.
Glorious.
And Polly, she gets up there, big dick energy. She comes and enters Rhett's little rap circle and she's just...
They are rap battling each other. And I'm sure you've seen the clips online throughout the years. They're singing a very cool rap called Top That. And so they're trying to top each other's rap skills.
I'm king, and they know it. When I snap my fingers, everybody says sure, I'm hot, and you're not. But if you want to hang with me, I'll give it one shot. Top that.
Supersonic, idiotic, disconnected, not respected. Who would ever really want to go and top that? Such a waste of pretty face, but hanging in your nose face. I wish that you would take a look and really stop that. Top that. Well, stop that. I don't really give a about trying to top that. Top that. Stop that. I wish you finally take a real look and really stop that.
What's this?
Stop that.
But give.
Stop that. I don't really give a about trying to stop that.
Top that.
Big deal.
Stop that.
Unreal.
You can try to, you blue.
I will make a fool of you.
Top that.
And they're just like going back and forth, doing that cool hip hop arms cross thing that everyone did in the late 80s, early 90s that I guess they thought was a cool
it's so bad.
hip hop stance.
It's so bad. I love it.
And Polly is flying high, you guys. She dominates that rap battle and she leaves Rhett in the dust. And Rhett's just staring at her as she rides away, just like, what was that?
And then Louise is like, sorry, that's the only time you're going to be good at this. So figure out how to rap. That's the one little gift I'm giving you. So she just gives her one, does it stay with her? Does she only get it that one time?
And to me, it's more heartless to give her a moment at the top of the mountain, feeling like glorious and victorious and talented and unstoppable, and then stripping it all away from her, than just like not giving it to her to begin with. But
That's
maybe
Louise,
she
dude. She learned from
a new skill.
Serena.
We don't know.
She learned from the best.
She did learn from the best.
Woo! Top that.
All right. So Louise has watched Polly, ascend the mountain in that moment of glory. And she's like, I think I kind of want to feel that way, but all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so she goes to Serena and she's
yeah.
I've been thinking.
I want to be popular. And Serena's like, bitch, I got you. Not a lot. Don't know a lot about it. But if you steal this bitch's jacket, you'll be popular.
I have a very, very convenient spell for you, okay? And so they pick a singer that I guess Louise loves. And she says, go to her show, take her
Polly
jacket.
loves her. Her best friend loves her. And Louise is just a dickhead. So she's like, I'll take you to this concert, but I'm going to steal her jacket and wear it, and it's going to make me popular.
I will say this, though. The singer is singing the same song that was in Louise's rooftop dream at the beginning of the movie.
Oh,
so
yeah. So maybe
I guess
Louise
likes her as well.
Okay,
they equally like her. But like Serena's like, get the jacket, go in your room, turn around in one direction for several moments, and da-da-da-da-da. And they go to the show. Louise wishes herself backstage, wishes herself to the side of the stage, meets the singer, gets the jacket, goes home.
Oh, it's a beautiful denim bedazzled sparkly jacket. Gorgeous. And she does exactly what Serena says. She goes home, spins around, and it fully transforms her into a beautiful Paula Abdul queen.
Imagine just peak 80s pop 80s. Star.
And her mom, my favorite part about this scene is like she's turning around and I like literally glows like her whole room because it's magic. Like she's turning into Paula Abdul, right? And her mom's like coming to the door with some cookies and under the door it's like really bright. Like the whole thing lights up. Clearly not natural. And her mom's like, whoops, I want to leave her.
Whatever's happening there, none of my business.
Sounds like she's spinning around in a jacket. I'm not my place.
Teen girls are crazy. It's a whole new generation.
Then we get the most amazing 35-minute popularity montage. Putting on makeup with the popular girls. I'm doing all the popular stuff, which is like driving cars, shopping, putting on makeup, dancing. And when we say popular,
she joins the cheerleading squad.
Oh yeah. And when we say popular, you guys, people
are following her.
Yes. Crowds of people as she's walking down the halls. The entire student body's following her, clapping, and I'm like, "Girl, you went hard. You went hard with that popularity wish.
Not just a little popular. She went into like ruler, like dictator situation. It got really intense.
She's even walking home at one point, and there's like a parade of cars with people throwing their bodies out, like "Yellow way, go!"
And one of the guys in Rhett's crew is like hanging out the window, rapping at her about being popular. He's trying to convince her to come home with him.
Sugar, won't you ride with us? Come on, pretty baby, don't you put up a buzz? Looks like you really caught my eye. Jump in the car so we can all fly. Be cool, baby, don't you put up a fight. Whether it's Wednesday or Saturday night, we'd like you to come into our world. Cause every cool guy needs a popular girl.
I mean, she does not have a moment's peace. At one point, she tries to get picked up by Brad, but he has to pick her up in the alley because people are in front of her house chanting, Louise,
and I'm thinking,
Louise, and they like want her to come out so bad she has to sneak out the back.
Do these people, like, do they think to themselves, like, why are we so fucking obsessed with Louise all of a sudden?
I know,
why
what is
she
their
fucking Bella
consciousness?
Swan, right? Like, what is their consciousness thinking? They're like, it's like probably being hypnotized.
All of a sudden,
like, we're all doing
I care
this, but it feels
about Louise.
a lot. And so she, because she's so popular now, or as Kaden said, like leaning on dictator popularity, Brad's like, girl, meet me somewhere special. I have a surprise for you. Meet me somewhere special. And you guys, not kidding, it is a rundown shack.
It is a meth house.
It looks like a meth
house.
lab. Like tattered bed sheets, taping up the curtains,
with also
pieces of
boards,
wood
like
halfway
nailed over the window.
Like there's a rusty cot in the corner that's like doesn't have a mattress on it. But she's like, and they also kind of play like a little hide and seek, like a little, are you in that dilapidated closet? And it's very flirty.
At one point, she takes off her shoes. And I'm like, girl, I would absolutely not be walking around this shack barefoot because she's going up the stairs and it's a close-up. And it's like this old carpet and like nails. And you're like, no, that is a recipe for disaster.
She's like, I'm a witch now. I can do whatever I want. My feet are solid. I can step on whatever I want. And this is where the movie takes like a really weird turn because, of course, her and Brad kiss, right? Which is like, oh, they're kissing. But then they lay down on that rusty cot, and it's just pure licking bodies.
It's a lot of tongue.
Licking bodies.
It's a lot of tongue.
And it goes on for a long time, and I'm like, okay, this is not cute anymore. This is like a weird...
I was prepared for like a little bit of a makeout scene, like a little kiss.
Yeah, me too. Like a little romantic kiss.
The amount of tongue we see go in and out of mouth, I was like, this is
on her chest, on his neck.
He's licking
on this
her
rusty
neck.
cot. I'm like, girl, you're a dictator
he
now.
has one
Get
of those,
a nicer place.
Wish yourself into like a really nice hotel room or something. Like, why did you not wish yourself
a Hilton, dude?
She's
just cool.
Suite.
She's really relaxed.
I know.
Nope.
She's got in a shack. And he has like in the 80s, you know how all those guys wore like the shirts that were not only sleeveless, but like cut all the way down to their waist. The hole was just their whole side of their body was wide open.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
He's wearing one of those. And so she is just using that as easy access to feel every inch of his body while they're on that cock. Just like,
I mean, she's been dreaming about it. She's been in those shadows getting horned for it for years now. So that's
a lot of tension that's built up.
She's loving it.
She's absolutely
Lots of tension.
ready.
So they have total... probably sex, but we don't see that. We just see the licking part.
She's on birth control, so at least we know that.
Oh, yeah, her teacher. So this is where Louise is like, you know what? Now that I've become a dictator and I've gotten everything I want and I'm cool and I look like Paula Abdul and I made my friend a rapper for one day and my teacher won the state lottery, I'm not really feeling it. I kind of feel like I'm getting a little tired of all of this because I would be too. I'm like, oh, you're getting tired of people literally following you in the hallway clapping?
You can't even go out your front door because the crowd is waiting for you? Yeah, I would be tired of that.
Why would you ever think Serena, of all people, is going to give you a fucking good popularity spell, dude? She fucking put hot sauce on a frog and made him a prince and accosted him. And you think you're going to... No, of course Serena gave you the shittiest popularity spell because it's backfired.
At what point, too, this is just a random note about Serena's character. Louise walks in and she's like, Serena's cooking something. And she's like, what's it today? Like a revenge spell or a bad look spell? And she's like, it's goulash. But my point is that if the first thing Louise goes to is like she's creating a spell that's going to ruin someone's life, that just gives you a little hint about the no good shenanigans that Serena is
so
always
far, Serena's
up
just
to.
made her print money. She's made her get revenge on people. She's literally made love spells. So yeah. So but if as she's feeling this, she's like, you know, the person to go to talk about this, Serena.
You totally should go to Serena. She's got a very empathetic point of view.
And Serena's like, no, bitch. Like, love is not what you think it is. Just don't. Just stop. Love is an illusion. It's not. Just chill. Keep going, girl.
Louise is like, everyone only loves me because I'm popular and it's because of this spell. And Serena's like, girl, love is not real. All it is like the right lighting or the right music. Like, it's not even a thing.
Because you got to keep in mind, Serena wants this girl's teen witch juice so that she can pump out money and get the shit that she wants. So she's just like, don't give up on it. Stay a witch. Keep the amulet. Do what you do. Get the fuck out my house. And Louise is like, all right.
Okay.
Thanks, Serena.
That was great advice. That's exactly how I thought that was going to go. Thank you so much.
I'm not happy, okay?
Who is happy? You'll get used to it.
So now that she's given that good to Brad comes over and he's like, Louise, that cot shack licking session we had makes me want to do it on the dance floor. Will you go with me to this dance? Probably like prom or something, you know, some high school.
Yeah, I think it is prom.
And Louise is like, no.
She's feeling...
No.
She's
guilty.
Still, a little uneasy because she's like, he only likes me because I'm popular now. And
then
so
why
she
did
goes,
you have sex with him?
Yeah, you did not have any ethical quandaries or moral questions when he was licking the shit out of you in that shack. So
yeah, you should have thought about all this before.
Now all of a sudden you're on a moral high ground because he asked you to a dance.
Wrong time.
Wrong time. Late. But she's like, you don't know. There's stuff that you don't know about me. And he's like, I feel like that none of that's going to matter. And she's like, Brad, don't ask me again. I am not going to the dance with you. And she gets out of his car.
No.
Takes off. The answer is absolutely no. And she needs to go to her thinking spot. This is all weighing on her mind. She knows love is an illusion. Serena's told her to stick it out.
She's been told the worst.
Brad no. But she needs to think about it at her favorite spot, which is the carousel at night. Obviously, where everyone goes to think their deepest thoughts.
But then she's like, this isn't working. I need to think my thoughts at Serena's house.
Yeah.
You know what, the thinking spot, the carousel's not working. I got to go back to Serena's house. And you guys, when she gets to Serena's house has now become the most 80s glammed up house you could ever imagine. Because again, just to really beat a dead horse, she has been pumping money out of Louise, and she's got everything she could ever want. She's got glittery greyhound sparkly dog statues. She's got, a glass table with a panther holding it up. Like
Serena is on
80s.
MTV Cribs right now.
Oh,
She's
is.
got
This house is baller. This house is tripped out.
Has been bald.
And again, like, Louise is saying all this stuff like, I really just don't, I don't think this is good. I don't want to do this anymore. And again, Serena's like,
no one's happy, sir. No one's happy, dude.
No one's ever been happy. Who's happy? Look around. I'm not happy with all this shit you've gotten for me.
We're all miserable. Get used to it.
Do not think for a fucking second of getting rid of that amulet or turning your back on me now. And then, like, I guess this is what I couldn't quite figure out, because she really does try to be like, nah, girl, don't. You're not going to do this to me now. I got bills to pay, right? My mortgage is
Just give it a couple years, she says. Just give it a couple of years.
And I guess, like, the next scene is like Louise is at the dance, but Serena is with her at the dance. And I'm thinking, like, just to make sure that Louise doesn't do anything crazy, Serena, keep in mind,
feels a little like a
3
hostage
foot
situation.
She's fully holding her hostage. So Serena shows up Louise shows up at this high school dance with a 3-foot-old witch by her side that will not let her out of her sight. Like, she is arm
she's got
locked.
her arm.
And nobody asks a question. Nobody's like, hey, there's a 3-foot little witch with you. Who is that?
Louise, do you want to tell us who your little friend is?
Because even though Serena's house style has changed and is now tricked out, her witch style has not. She still loves turbans and feathers and dangly jewelry.
Might be some more rhinestones involved, but ultimately the aesthetic is the same.
She's kind of glammed up a little bit, her turban. But yeah, overall, her witch aesthetic is still very strong. And so I just thought it was so funny because I'm like, did I miss something? Why is Serena holding her hostage at her high school dance? Why is she there?
I said to give it a couple more years, so just be here and
I will make you
popular.
have fun tonight. She's squeezing her arm. Be popular, stay popular. Shit, give a speech.
I got a lot riding on this dance, Louise.
Did you see those golden rhinestone greyhounds I had in my house? They are not cheap, and the payments are a lot. Make me some money, bitch.
And I cannot make money that fast, especially without your team use.
A freaking prince locked up in my basement. He has not turned back into a frog, but he still has the mentality of a frog, and I have got to feed him a shit ton of flies, and that ain't cheap. So get to being popular, girl.
I love the idea of this all just turning into like her being Serena's witch slave. That is
I mean, she kind of is at this point.
So she goes into the dance, and she's like, you know what? I don't think I want this amulet anymore. I think I'm going to just try life without the amulet. Now, as we said before, we don't know that the witch powers totally disappear when the amulet's not with her.
Yeah, it's still unclear.
Or if they just amplify the powers. We don't know the details, okay?
Or if they only give her voodoo doll powers.
Yeah, and it's like she knows whatever it does, it's definitely amplifying it. And so she's like, I don't want this anymore. And she takes it off. And then
she puts it on like the table. She like takes it off, puts it on the table.
Yeah.
Then gets guys to like pick her up in a chair.
Yeah, they like pick her up by the arms and like showgirl style, like walk her to the middle.
She's such showgirl with one leg up, one little toe pointed in the back.
She's got the biggest shoulder pads you've ever seen in this dress. They're like, huge. They're like linebacker pads.
You were just having a moral dilemma about being like more like relatable, and now you have these guys like hoist you up and put you in the middle of the dance floor. Like,
and you demanded the spotlight be right on you. I was also so perplexed about that. I'm like, I don't want to be popular anymore. Pick me up and carry me to the middle of the dance floor.
And get the lighting on me perfectly.
And she's still stylish, you guys. It's not like she went back to her old wardrobe and went to like modest Louise. No, she is like still glammed out, still got the hair, the makeup, the clothes, the style, everything gets put in the middle of the floor. Brad came with Randa because I guess she was his backup plan. But as soon as
what happened to Randa?
I know.
just kind of disappeared.
She just disappeared.
She wasn't popular anymore.
She obviously gets pulled off the bench for this dance. But as soon as Brad sees Louise in the middle of the dance floor being carried with the spotlight, he's like, fuck you, Randa. That's the love of my life. I'm going to her right now. And they do. They unite and they have their kiss. And I guess it's implying like he really does like her for her. I guess that's the message of the movie. It's not.
He had sex with her and then asked her to a dance. He totally actually liked her.
Yeah, because the popularity wouldn't make someone fall in love with you. Like, it doesn't change your personality. Yes.
So he did like her for her the whole time.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you're thinking for a second that Serena doesn't snatch that amulet up and fucking hightail it out of that dance, you are wrong.
Yep.
She can't wait to get her grubby little hands on it. And Cadence and I were talking. We were like, well, did Louise give her the amulet or what? But
she
like
fully picks it off the ground.
Yeah, she like picks it off the ground. And Louise does make the comment like, I want to try life without this. I don't need magic. I just need my inner magic. But she doesn't give it to Serena, and she doesn't say like, "Oh, I might want this for other future."
Like,
things.
did you keep it safe for me, or don't mess with this?
Serena
it's not yours.
picks it off the ground. Bye.
Money tree. See you later.
Money tree, frog princes all night long. Bye.
Yeah, she gets the hell out of Dodge. I would imagine Serena's like in her house, like surrounded by a bunch of naked men. She's like gotten so many frogs turned into men. She's like a harem of guys just sitting in there.
She's gonna go one of two ways. She's going to either be that person that never leaves her house and she's never showers or takes care of herself. She just prints money all day.
Howard Hughes, yep.
Yes, and she's going to Scrooge McDuck in her money pit. Yep. Or she goes full Caligula, where she's just like making naked frogmen fight to the death for her as she sits on a throne. Right?
I agree. There's only two options for Serena for the rest of time, and those are it. There's no middle ground for her at all. So yeah, that was Teen Witch, full of mixed messages,
the ending was very
surprises.
Anticlimactic.
Very strange ending.
Very strange ending.
We don't get any closure on the little brother, though. We have no idea.
None. Because he was, last time we saw him, Louise made him a slave. So I guess
he was like a bellboy.
Still being a slave. Yeah.
So maybe he's still
we didn't get a
that.
follow-up on that. And also, we don't get a follow-up on like the school. Like, do they snap out of this popularity craze that they're in?
Yeah,
like,
does anybody say? Fade? Do they wake up from it?
Remember last week, like when we all got in our cars and like single file drove down the road honking at Louise and like stood in front of her house screaming her name? Like, why did we do that? So many questions. But I guess we just learned that she's just a girl.
She's just a lovable girl trying her best. And Brad is also doing his best, to his credit. He had a lot thrown at him and he dealt well with it. So yeah, thanks for joining us for Teen Witch. That was a great recommendation. Thank you for the recommendation. We're glad we got to see it. Our life is better for it. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye.